So, Foreign Affairs Minister Okudjato Ablakwa is in the news. Na endien enaba recently ena Okudjato Ablakwa ebeka kire yese on 25th December terrorists na ya attack omu ewo Sokoto state in northwestern Nigeria no Ghana collaborate ye tese eya dia Nigeria ban na request ye ena together with America ni Ghana omu nyina collaborate ye ena omu kokko strike eye sa bandit no ekum omu on 25th December Christmas day anajo na abra no Okudjato Ablakwa kasa no o kan bibia sema na friend defense cooperation eye agreement bia amanaman bebre aye se omu be fa so support yonko se bia terrorism how anase wunya defense bi ewo man mu they can come and help you and then leave. You are not allowed to establish your military base in the country, but problem be sa o wa metima be eden abebua ama wa sorting out say senior omoye Nigeria dia no na ye nyina be tena ha kan say anka eni kwan so Okudjato Ablakwa e kana bonten anka o manenya kokuo mo ni ade. But I have said there are some people in the opposition party they are turning the issue into something else. I been mukrampo as I say the issue no my and kese kra mana kwa kwa say Okudjato Ablakwa invite Boko Haram to Ghana. Na nipa wa start sa agenda no ya Akosua Manu. Sa lady no ko pe NPP wa denta wanya no. Sa lady no. Oro na start sa jandam no ti asempa no ye wundede. Me pese ti asema o kan fa Okudjato Ablakwa comment no. Na me nkobbo Okudjato Ablakwa full video of that interview nchiraw. Na me nchiraw the reason na ade a Okudjato Ablakwa gina so make isa commentary no. Ti Akosua Manu na emra.
Then we come to the recklessness of the foreign minister. The indiscretion of the foreign minister. Indiscretion. The only word that comes to mind so platform is one now a foreign minister gets to sit at the highest level on a lot of security boards. On your briefings are Sebi. They don't need to tell you, say, your oath of security bounds you not to disclose any matter that is discussed within the confines of the room. Area, upia, watu, wano padlock, wasum, obibisa okra wonti or at Chatham House in the video and disclose, say, the Christmas Day bombing,
of ISIS, there.
Yes. Yay, collaborate with the US. I said, where you coming? Obi, me know what's ha. Nah, I know one of your favorite destinations is Dubai. Uncan share me, but me sure we need my Dubai. Iran roped in countries and fired at them because the US had used their bases to attack them. Not that they had a direct or your friends say in Tokwa with those countries, but just by the mere fact that the US used their base to come at them. There are hotels that yes, I've traveled before, far and wide, yes. Places that I would have felt the safest in this country. Just say debris and drone friends saying hitting these facilities. All because a country feels say if the US is getting up to fight us, so we'll fight them. And by any means necessary, we are going to blur the lines of diplomacy. Into what Ghana now got Chatham House. Now you mean say there's this need to assert himself, to feel say important to at any point in time. Honorable Ablakwa has to talk and give information and who here. Your national security coordinator, your national security minister. What was that information for? I mean, ISIS, So you can say you are in the crosshairs of a terrorist group. What validation do they even need to go and attack anybody? Than to even have a reason. That maybe a 2 year land and I'm on Massa circumference, Massa area, and I'm position here strike here. Do you know the danger we are in?
But don't you think, say, he made those comments within a certain context?
What
and
context?
So we, out of the context that you may not be fair to him.
What context?
Into the context, say.
What question occasioned that answer?
Into the fact, say, Ghana's foreign policy position.
I have never heard a foreign minister disclose details of an attack ever within the African continent. Minti bida. He sat on a public forum. Diplomacy is nuanced though. This is a sledgehammer to our reputation.
Sempa FM.
Diplomacy is kasa. Sometimes, Krampono. Look, Miss Susu said, on my paying John Mahama. Tamas have video by now, because Waku Nigeria did that to start backroom discussions. Yes. At the barest minimum. All the security services should by now be listening in on chatter. There's no conversation. As some of Americans say yes, Onoka, Mihudia, Medebe Manu say, Nanoa Kopa. This is not the first time, and I definitely will not be the last until they recall him. Nanoa Kopa. Check it. What these terrorist cells and groups, whether Ghana is in the conversation. Obi, the only thing we have going for us as a country, dear Komaye or Ghana, higher stability. Stability. Nanu ya, mumu ba power. In the history of this country, 300 refugees, Ejane Ako, your friends, Omoko in Burkina. Are they back?
There were more than 300.
More than 300.
They were in their thousands.
Indeed, and even that was a homegrown issue. Amanyo semia no mujane no modekoi. Eja tomono. Now even media crampon has been silent. They were largely silent on it. It was friends and family of the people who had absconded to another country. Sebi, asumdrena ye won, you can't trade it for anything. Me besa metana brochu. Ghana ye me de pa. I don't want to go and live out there. They do winter and cover Chomuko near the Nancy storms, snowstorm near dear, shoveling snow near the Chesobeko, a Jumaisako penchini, a good snow, so nanny now would they shovel for what? Na Ghana has some jail, Musimo Pepa, ye dear mammo. If it's not disappointing, over 500,000 young people at a time with no alternative, not just say, yen safety, the safety of this country, with a foreign minister sworn to secrecy. Even on local soil and beka. It's either say Jumano Susino. Your former foreign minister Shelia Yokobuchi, did you ever see her engulfed in any reckless talk and Bibi? Or Babi when this CB no move for foreign minister position here? I bet you, because what is happening now, the government should call a cabinet meeting, emergency meeting. They should trace every platform honorable Ablakwa and vet what his utterances were, whether he committed Ghana to something, either inadvertently, and now say, they need to trace every single area he's been, especially in the Sahel, because he's exposed us big time. And you be sebi, I say, and say, oh, nanua kopa, nanum paye. Oh, Otiwa Okasano, I say, yeah, big man. America called me and consulted me, really. Now you're not only a young minister and come for a day.
That's a big.
It's not that they even called him. I'm afraid they said, dang, on what? In what was his capacity for being consulted?
As the foreign minister of Ghana.
Foreign minister, no matter called in
the Secretary of State.
Onyeni Paketwa. Internet emotional intelligence is key. Knowing what to say, when to say, what platforms to divulge information. If your information now can cry 100%, and 2% is not better about thing. Because sometimes you even have to manage fear. Riot Acts and cry, they need to read it to him. Because I'm sure he's in violation of it. The fear that has been unleashed, because look,
ISIS from Bombay and
you know, for the longest time, there are countries that make the very first time I call Kenya. I think this was 2018 or so.
Yes.
Before you get through the first security checkpoints, you leave your bag and everything, and you walk. If they could even get you to walk barefoot and come here. Why? Because there was a terrorist attack in Kenya.
Yes.
Kenya was safe at some point. But due to that, everything changed. It's like 9/11. 9/11, see, you know, the travel became so obi. Oh, to kwanya ube jeans, what ball belt. Okay. After 9/11, just say Ube road, do America, road bibia. It made traveling so inconvenient. But Yaya must say Akosua. Into Obi sorry fi Ghana, Ekosna Chatham House. The question up to now, I'm saying that information he volunteered was reckless and needless. Nothing warranted your kind, you know. So let's not downplay it. Meaning pass anke o man paying for na president na honorable Ablakwa do na. By the time I obedu hotel room on there will be a dismissal letter for him. Without a doubt. Nane Kufuado, former president Otiasi. This never happened. In the 8 years, in fact, Uti Honorable John Jinapo presser yesterday, in the 8 years of Nanado's administration, there was never any agreement. There was never any discussion, agreement as far as I'm concerned. Say, allow Americans to operate whatever ways from here. There was no such thing.
Military base.
Mind you, with the ancient Trump, any Iran war, when he fired, when they took off with the drone attack.
This lady Tikruma and another far plane free Accra call America Kodi Konkwasa. Extra America buying say Burkina Faso for Eddie Russia military dia be guye ni omoshia so. Nrifi. We were all here. Agofado Kodi Konkwasa wo US said Burkina Faso Ibrahim Traore akwasisa Russia soldiers de omaba ye ni omu border so. Muka isa asem no. Ema ye ni Burkina Faso be ye aka. Mahama na eba ye na ye ni Burkina Faso timi kasa ye. Na Ghana ni Burkina ye aka because of that statement no. Now ye tie nie okuja pa Ablakwa kan. Listen carefully.
Well, everybody knows that Ghana has a defense cooperation agreement with the US, approved by our parliament, and not only with the US, but with many other strategic partners, including the UK, a number of Gulf states. We do these things in our strategic national interest, and we are also careful to draw the lines. And so there's a red line. We do not accept military bases in our country. And I'm sure that what is happening in the Middle East now vindicates Ghana's position. We have historically prevented Western powers from establishing military bases in our country. And I believe that those who initially were not sure why Ghana was very stern about this position now appreciate that. Having said that, we also take the view that any cooperation, any intervention must be on a case-by-case basis, and there has to be express approval. So the recent attacks in Nigeria, the Nigerians will confirm to you that they invited the Americans, and they also reached out to Ghana to collaborate.
The Nigerians?
Yes, both the Nigerians and the Americans. So that's how we are playing this out. Sovereignty has to be respected. Territorial integrity has to be respected. You must be invited. And we must all agree on the scope of the intervention, because we do not want this to lead to another Venezuelan situation or some other, geopolitical matter, because sovereignty is important, territorial integrity is important. We must know exactly what the scope is, what you are coming to do, the nature of the intervention. It's very, very important. I mean, our citizens would not forgive us, and legitimately so, if we just, take away their sovereignty and allow external elements to just come in and do whatever they want.